Good morning, Ian. I've tried to call you a number of times, and so I'm trying the next line of approach, which would be just to read something to you I found in Facebook this morning. Somebody posted Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth should change, though the mountains shake in the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble with its tumult. Selah. And Selah just means think about it. Just pause. Give it some thought. Though the mountains tremble with its tumult, with the noise of the sea causing its uproar, though the mountains tremble from the tumult. Selah. Even when that's happening, just we will not fear. God is our refuge and strength no matter what. And we think about that. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. David goes on to say in Psalm 46, God is in the midst of the city. It shall not be moved. So there's a group of people that will not be moved. They will be solid. He goes on, God will help it when the morning dawns. So there's this terrible night that we're going through, but when the morning dawns, God will help it. There's going to be special deliverance of God's miraculous intervention. The nations are in an uproar. That's true. The kingdoms totter. Things are just about ready to fall. He utters his voice. The earth melts. It says that when Jesus comes, the earth will melt with the fervent heat of the arrival of the Holy God, which is hard to believe, but you can imagine it when you see, if you're working with power tools, with some kind of a drill or something, if you're working with metal, it'll turn red. Metal will melt upon being put under a certain amount of heat. So everything melts when the Lord returns to establish his kingdom. So it goes on to say, the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. That's the key word there today. The Lord of hosts is with us. The Lord of armies is with us. He's not out there somewhere. He's right here with us, Ian. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Who's Jacob? He's the guy that turned from being a supplanter, took over his brother's birthright, tried to steal the inheritance of that his brother, the older brother, had through the intrigue of the mother. It backfired. He ended up living with Laban, working for Laban, a guy that was a taskmaster. He ended up coming back to his brother, making amends with his brother. But he wrestled with God, and he obtained victory over his past issues, just like I'm doing in my life. So here it's the God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah, meaning think about it. Think about it. If God helped Jacob, he'll help us. And Jacob was operating crookedly. So it gives me hope, gives you hope. Come, behold the works of the Lord. See what desolations he has brought on the earth. So the desolations are also part of the work of God, although the devil's allowed to do most of this stuff. That's destruction and upheaval and stuff. But God also will ultimately bring judgment before he brings deliverance. On the wicked, of course, judgment. See what desolations he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. That's the biggest work of God, is that he's going to bring an end to all this corruption and war and intrigue and corruption. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow, and that means he also breaks the Bradley's tanks, or whatever they're called, and the missiles, the jets. He breaks all of the tools of war. They won't be necessary. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. So all of our defenses will be melted down. No defense will work other than God's defense in the last day. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations. I am exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. I am exalted in the earth. That's just true. He is exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Think about it. Selah. The God of Jacob is our refuge. The Lord of hosts is with us. He's the God of Jacob. The people who are handicapped, who have issues, who have overcome or are overcoming. There it is. That's my message for you today. So that's Psalm 46, Ian. God bless you. Love you.